Woohoo! Yay! Welcome to ArtFoamies Fun Friday. It's me, KP. I'm here in my studio, and I'm here for December 30th. If you can believe it, ArtFoamies Fun Friday. Jim Smith, oh, I'm so happy to see you. You get the gold star. I've missed you, and I won't blame you if you fall asleep. I've heard that my voice is very relaxing. Hi, Megan. Welcome. Wendy is here. Catherine. Deb is here. Cecilia. Janice. Oh, my goodness. We have a great group. Bernadette is here. Patty Hodder is here. And Patty, I was thinking about you so much because I honestly I was going to wear my muumuu that you gave me tonight. And then I decided I'm wearing it tomorrow because we're having the kids over. So I decided to wear my cute shirt tonight instead. Anyway, Janice Sigmund is here. Cecilia, I hope I'm not repeating myself. I'm just scrolling down. Catherine is here. Linda, yay, I'm so happy to see you. I've missed you and I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year, my friend. Renee is here. How is the mister? Please let us know. Sue is here. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Nita is here. Maxie Moon is here. Yay. Terry, who else? Roberta. Roberta is here also. Thanks for being here. Hazel is in the house. Linda. Oh my gosh, we have a great group, and I hope it's Sarah. Oh, it's Sarah. Is Hazel here too? Well, anyway, it's Sarah Vuxen and Mary Lynn Kelly. So, and I hope I said Linda and Michelle. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, now we are official. I hope that you all do follow the Facebook group or are a part of the Facebook group ArtFoamies Fun, because Michelle is actually the one who started that group. And so we really appreciate it and make sure that you are there. Great. I'm so happy to hear that Renee, Jack, and Dana are here. Joni is here. So I'm just thrilled. Happy New Year, everyone. I am so excited to let you know that we do have a launch tonight, and I was planning on it not being till after the 1st, but let me just tell you, first of all, we needed something fresh. Let's just say it. Also, we do have a lot of other things coming up in January, so we wanted to space it out a little bit, and so we went ahead and decided that we are going to launch 100 Proof Press tonight. Many of you know that Sarah Vuxen owns 100 Proof Press, rubber stamps, and we have been friends for, oh gosh, how many years now, Sarah? Well, since about 2012, so about 10 years. And just earlier this year, Sarah bought Rubber Moon from me, and so we are, still working together, still collaborating. And I said, one thing I love is 100 Proof Press images. Who doesn't? It is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, art stamp company in the U.S. Founded, oh gosh, in the 70s sometime. So many fantastic images and very, very different. And we wanted to bring you some of those images to foam and to give you bigger sizes, and just so that we could mix it up a little bit. 100 Proof Press has such an extensive catalog. It was really difficult to decide, but the fun thing is that we can continue to add, and we would love it if you would look at the 100 Proof Press catalog and you can request things. I know I can't guarantee that we'll do it, but it would be wonderful if you all would be part of helping choose images. So if there's a 100 Proof Press image that you love, maybe you have it in the rubber stamp, but you would like it in a different size, a larger size, please definitely let us know. Now, every image is not necessarily conducive, so that's the other thing to consider, but most of them can be made into foam. And it really is awesome to have a chance to experiment with sizing and stuff like that. So yes, Sarah is here. Everybody, I hope that you follow 100 Proof Press and Rubber Moon, definitely. And I hope that you are as excited as I am to be seeing some new foam stamps, ArtFoamies in 100 proof press designs. Or did I say that right? Anyway, I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you the images, and we can chat with Sarah if you have any questions. Not only, about the ArtFoamies or about about 100 proof press images or anything like that. Just let us know. Super, super excited. Sarah is not only just a great person, but she's super fun to collaborate with. She gets me. And so we had a lot of fun picking out the images and just being really random together. Okay. So she did tell me a few of her favorites, and we turned those into foam. And then I chose a few that I thought seemed appropriate, but I will tell you, this is a very random collection. Okay. That is part of the fun. At least as far as I'm concerned. But again, I don't even know. Sarah, can you answer this for me? Can you tell me approximately how many different images you have at 100 proof press before we move forward? And I want to stop for a minute too and say hello to Claire and I hope I didn't miss anybody. Patty Campbell is here. Robin Size, I'm so happy that you're here. Yes, please also, a couple people I would love to mention tonight. I want to make sure, I think it's really important that I want you to take a look at everybody who is here, okay, in the chat. I want you to friend each other, follow each other. There are many fantastic artists. It really helps right now in this environment if we can, lift each other up and support each other. So I would love to mention Michelle Kester. She has a wonderful shop. I think I already talked about her because she started the ArtFoamies Fun Facebook page. So I hope you're over there. She has a great shop. She does also carry ArtFoamies and some exclusive ArtFoamies. She carries all sorts of art supplies. So please make sure you're following her. Wendy Aspinall has Bliss Angel Studios. She posts all sorts of work. She does amazing art and projects with not only ArtFoamies, but all the mixed media stuff that we love. And so please make sure that you're following her. And then of course, again, 100 proof, blah, blah, I can't talk. I'm talking too fast, too much. 100 proof press and Rubber Moon. I hope I did not leave anybody out. I will be throughout 2023. Super important to me to, make sure that you're aware of each other, following each other, buying from each other, small businesses and things like that. Okay. So anyway, and I guess I'm talking about it right now because again, of working with Sarah and, collaborating together for so long. So, hold on, let me see who else. Don't forget about our retiring images. Yes. I want to mention one more time. Thank you, Maxie. I want to mention one more time that we are having 40% off on the retired images or retiring images. You only have through midnight Central Time on the 31st to get those images. And then when they're gone, they're pretty much gone. Now, they're not like they're burned up or anything. We're just not going to carry them. If they're, if you have an artist that you follow, you can check in with them, but they will no longer be on our website. Okay. On ArtFoamies website. Okay. Let me take a breath and let me get a drink of water. Oh. And I want to also say thank you, Sarah, not only for just everything, your friendship, your collaborations, buying Rubber Moon, just keeping rubber stamps alive because, we all love us some rubber stamps, but also for being here tonight because I know that I think that you're missing one of your kids' swim meets. And so I'm sorry for that. Anyway. All right, so let's get started. 100 proof press images now in ArtFoamies, and I'm going to just start pulling them out. in no particular order. I want you to know that I did stamp these on some really nice paper because I do want to watercolor them and I want to use them, you know, and so I stamped them on really nice paper. And this also gives you, or not, when I say really nice paper, I don't mean, you know, Arches 300-pound, but, you know, like this is nice hot press watercolor paper. And I did stamp this in Moonlight Duo ink. Okay, this is Moonlight Duo Tint and Hue, and this is called. And you know what? Of course, I don't have my iPad open to look at the website to tell you the images like a big doofus. Hold on one second. Let me get on there and look at the names. Or yeah, let me do that. That would be a great start. Okay. ArtFoamies, where are you? All right. Here we go. So this is called Suited Crow. Yes, I love it too. Again, please keep in mind this is a very random collection, and I do have a method to my madness as well, and I will show you a sample to kind of explain part of my thought process. Okay. Yes. Fun for journals and layouts. I love the size. And again, Sarah is here. She can tell you the sizes, or you can go over and look at the website, but I believe many of these are double or more. Okay. Many of the rubber stamp images are like 1.5, 2.5 inches, 3 inches at the most. You know, I don't know, but sadly, I don't know why. And shame on me for not thinking of this, but I probably should have ordered the stamps to go with it to share with you. But as usual, I'm a day late and $1 short. Anyway, all right. So this is Suited Crow, and it does correspond with obviously 100 proof press rubber stamp. Again, if you have specific questions about the stamps, please ask Sarah. Oh, the size of this. Okay, so that's great, Jim. Thank you. I will call out the sizes on this. Okay, so this Suited Crow in the ArtFoamy size is, and again, it is listed on our website, the ArtFoamy size. Okay, for the rubber stamp size, you'll definitely have to go to the 100 Proof Press website. And I also do want to mention, just while I'm talking about this, that 100 Proof Press is a completely different website than Rubber Moon. Okay, so yes, isn't it great? Hi, Donna. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Cynthia, I have missed you. I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. So this Suited Crow is about, at the widest point, 3 inches wide by 5 inches high. Okay. Again, please keep in mind, this is no particular order. Genie, welcome. So happy to see you. Okay, so I'm going to save that one. So we have rubber set. Oh my gosh, I've been, excuse me, but let me just say, I've been lusting after this as a larger image for quite some time. And again, I do have a reason why. So this is the rubber set brush. It's approximately 2 inches wide by about 6 inches high. And here you go. Here is the rubber set, the foam. And I forgot to pull out the little crow at the same time. So there you go. There's our Suited Crow and a rubber set brush. And and then to go with the rubber set brush, what do we have? We have the Renoir oil color. And I love the fact that it's spilling out. I think this is great for journaling inside of. And it also, of course, one thing that I think is great about the size of this imagery is that so many of them would be great on shrink plastic to make really cute charms. Because, you know, again, if you were using some of the rubber stamps for that, it would probably become too small, right? So let's see, who else is there? College Drop-In. Laurel, welcome. Thanks for coming. Yes, the ruler stamp. It's dropping too. I'll let you know. So yes, Rini is asking about this. This is called measuring bar. I think measuring bar. Oh, let's see, where'd it go? Where's the measure bar? I don't see it here. Okay, so let me go under the 100 proof press. Measure bar. Yes, it is measurement bar. And it is, excuse me, feeling a little choked up right now. Let me get some water. So this measure bar is 8 inches long by 1 inch wide. And this is one of Sarah's favorite rubber stamps. And it is the rubber stamp. I know this just because I was I was just looking at it, is a 5 inches long by I think about 1/2 inch wide or something like that. So this size is fantastic. Many of you know that I love doing a project called Strip Club, and this is just sort of a cheater version. I don't know. I just love it. I love everything pretty much about it. And as you can see, I have already created a backdrop for a journal page using it. So, and this is done actually with a combination of inks and Derwent sticks. Okay. And I will do some stamping for you when I finish showing you all the newbies. Okay. So next one on the list is, let's do flying donuts. Oh, I know, Rini, it's not on the front page for some reason. You have to go to the menu and then click on Shop by Artist and then click on ArtFoamies by 100 Proof Press. And for some reason, it's not showing up on the front page. And then just scroll down and it's right there, measurement bar. Okay, a couple of them aren't showing up on that front page for some reason. But there might be a few extra that you didn't see. Okay. And I didn't count. Maxi Moon, do you know how many exactly is in the collection? Because I forgot to count them. I can count when we're done. The measuring bar looks great with the various colors stamped together. Yes, absolutely love it. And I want to show you. So I did do this on some other nice watercolor paper here. And I cut it up and used it for collage. And I wanted to show you, this is what I created with it. So as you can see, it's my little house and then it's my little rooftop on the back. We just did this for those of you who are my patrons. Then you saw me create this piece very spontaneously in 2 different sessions. And this is where we ended up using that. And then again on the rooftop back here. So pretty fun. And very useful, right? Oh, goodness. All right. So next is flying donuts. And I don't know why, again, this just appealed to my, I don't know, this just appealed to my sense of humor. And I just felt like, you know, I think everybody, especially in the year 2023, is going to need some flying donuts. I think, again, really quirky and fun for journaling, and just really the same reason why I love all of, you know, 100 Proof Press images is because they are just different, quirky, unique, and they don't really have to have a rhyme or reason necessarily. So anyway, flying donuts, my friends. And this one is about, let's see, 4.5. Okay, let's see. Or, well, closer to 5 at its longest point. And then, oh goodness, well, if you just go this way, it's about 2.25. Okay, so 5 by about 2.25. And again, I've just stamped all these on this nicer paper. And I try to do a decent stamping job because I am going to end up using all these. And I'll show you what I'm going to use a few of them for coming up at the end. All right. So we do have, and I chose this at the very last. I just saw it and I said, you know, we all need this. I think it would be adorable for Valentine's. And let me see where she is on here, because I think it's just called, oh yeah, just called, it's Wavy Hair Doll. And again, I'm pretty sure, let's see, do they say what stamp they match? Yeah, so in the listing, I just want you to know that in each listing for these, it does say what image that it matches. Can you see that? So if you go to each listing and you click on it, it will show you the 100 proof press image number. Okay, so this is based on image 1904. Okay. Yeah, no, so they are not going to be on sale. We're going to be doing it a little bit differently this year. Last year we did launches, and every time we did a launch, we came out with a discount. Now, you know that if you're my patron at a certain level, you automatically get a very generous discount. And so if you're a patron, of course, you get discounts all the time. If you're not, we will be offering sales like we always do, but we will not be offering sales on the brand new images. One thing I think it just doesn't come out as being fair to each artist. So, they have to be out just for a little while before we're going to run them on special. And right now, again, we're still running the 40% off on the retiring images. So, of course, after the new year, be looking for a sale. We do offer sales quite often. And so we may end up just running a special, and the new images for that week will not be included, and so on and so forth. And I do know that is a way, a lot of companies generally do that. One thing too, we are going to keep the same. I want to let you know throughout 2023 is that we still will be offering a freebie with just a $15 purchase. So until this weekend is over, I want to just reiterate and mention that you do still get the little ornament freebie. But after the 1st, we have a new freebie coming out, but I'm not going to share it with you until the 1st. Just because I'm so sneaky that way. So yes. So let's see. Yes, Catherine says, I have this doll in rubber, one of my favorites in 100 proof press. So see, I chose well, right? And I just love this size. She is about 5 inches tall by 2.25 inches wide. All right, super fun. And of course, it will be so cute and adorable to make her little clothes, right? And don't forget too, I just want to mention that we will be offering, starting in January, we're going to be offering a new, like, I don't know what to call it, like a new collection on our website called Honey, I Shrunk the Stamp. So we will be offering some various stamps in small sizes, just randomly, again, just for fun and just so that you can hopefully collect some of your favorites in some smaller sizes. Anyway, we were talking about small sizes of rubber stamps, and I wanted to mention that to you too. All right, so yes, Cupid doll, so cute. All right, and then here she is in the foam, and I know it's kind of hard to see her when she's not inked up, but that's what she looks like in the ArtFoamy. All right. All right, what do we have next? After that cute little baby doll, I think we need to see a Krampus. Yeah. Krampus isn't going to be for everybody, but I had to do one because we do have some people who are into, just the more obscure, the little bit creepy, scary, whatever you want to call it. And, everybody needs a Krampus. I really can see myself having a lot of fun with this. I think it would be great on shrink plastic. I would love to make some little Krampus ornaments for the holidays. So, and Hazel, I believe it was Hazel. Who was it? Sarah, actually. Was it Hazel or one of the boys that specifically wanted this? And then I made it and they said, no, we want it bigger. So I said, okay, yeah, super fun, right? So that's Krampus. And Krampus is, oh gosh, let's see. He is 2 3/4 by 6. And there you go. Krampus, I just figured showing him after the Cupid doll was super appropriate. All right. We have some eyeballs. Okay. We got some eyeballs. We have the all-seeing eye, which I love. And again, I will explain specific reasons for the eyeball and for the rubber set brush, which I'll show you in a minute. And I know specifically a couple people were asking for more eyes. I don't think she's here, but Stephanie, I know, wanted some eyes. And I always love them. They're always popular, especially for journaling, it seems like. And many of you are going to be participating with me, with us in our community, in the Rolodex kind of theme throughout the year. We're going to be working in Rolodexes, and I think some of these are absolutely fantastic for our Rolodex. All right, so we have the all-seeking eye, and we have the side eye with rays, which I also think is fantastic for journaling, and just a fun image if you want to know the truth. So there you have it in the foam and stamped, and I did stamp this in black gesso, so you got a nice dark super crisp image. Michelle, Krampus is scary. I won't lie to you, but it would be fun to do some fun things. You can glitter them up and you know, make them. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun and a great Halloween image too, right? The Rolodex thing we'll talk about it more. So Robin, I'm going to do a special. I'm going to do a special video for Patreon. And I'm going to talk about the Rolodex. Okay. So, and I've been sharing it in Daily Heart. I know you don't get over there very often, but I will make a special Rolodex post. Okay. So that way you can see mine and you can see some of the examples and some of what we've been talking about. In our community, we've been doing some swaps, with the Rolodex, cards. Obviously there's different sizes, stuff like that, but we're also going to be doing our daily heart, the gratitudes every day, at least for me. Everybody might be doing it differently, but we've been talking a lot about Rolodex over there. Okay. Again, this is this image, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you the sizes of these. This all-seeking eye is 4.5 by 3, and this is the same. Okay, because we made them the same size approximately. All right, so there you have that. We did, of course, have to do some suns and oh wait, I have one more. This super fun one, and again, random, and just because it was cute and fun and funky, and I just loved it. And it is your 3D glasses, your retro 3D glasses. And again, approximately the same size as the others, a 4.5 by 2.5-ish. Okay. Yes, these are all posted as of today. They are under the new category. And also if you go on the drop down menu under artist, shop by artist, it is 100 proof press header. Okay. So as you know, because of the rubber moon connection, I really felt like we had to do a few celestial things. And so a few of my all-time favorite in the 100 proof press collection, and that is the this is the oh gosh, I can't, and of course I'm not going to be able to remember the names because I get everything confused. This one is called Sun and Moon Chart, and I do have it stamped 2 different ways because keeping in mind that when you have a rubber stamp, it can be very detailed, okay, very crisply detailed. Foam is not going to be the same, okay? So foam, I did it as a reverse cutout, okay? So this is what it's going to stamp like. I am going to stamp this for you, and you may not get all the same detail, okay? You're probably not going to, but you still get the look, and the look is what I'm after. I really think this will be fantastic still on a gel press plate. I think it looks fantastic as is, but also you can do it sort of in the reverse. And how I did this, which I will show you, but I put some black ink down, or dark. It doesn't have to be black. And then I let it dry and I over stamped in white gesso. So pretty crisp, clear detail, really, especially for foam, right? Patty, yay, thank you so much. I hope that Santa was good to you. And it seems like with the ArtFoamy gift card, how could he go wrong, right? Anyway, so that, again, my friends, is Sun Moon Chart, and it is 6 by 5. All right. And then we have the new moon, or I'm so sorry, not the, this one is called the phases, moon phases. And it also, we did it as a cutout. And again, it's highly legible, as you can see, but you also may get some smushing, some imperfection. And I personally am okay with that. Okay, if you are a super crispy stamper, then maybe this won't be for you. But I love sort of the stencil effect that you get with it. All right. And so again, here you can see I put down some bright ink and then I over stamped in dark ink. And then in these two spots, I just stamped on the white paper with the dark. Actually, so I believe that this was a little bit of acrylic paint, a little bit of blue acrylic. All right. And then last but not least, we got the regular moon. Okay. And I did this on purpose a little bit differently than you might expect. Okay. And I did this for a reason. I'm going to show it to you. And I do feel like, Genie, are you still here? Genie Siegel. This will go great, I feel like, with Kevin Nakagawa, Stampscapes, ArtFoamies. So, you know, and I know Genie does a lot of beautiful, so I hope that you all can get a chance to see Genie's art. She posts it a lot on Facebook. She does a lot of landscapes and beautiful stuff with Kevin's Stampscape stamps and his Stampscape ArtFoamies. So I know this is weird to have this big, thick, dark border, you know, but the reason I did it, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out a piece of watercolor paper here. Okay. The reason I did it like this is so that I'm going to take my spray bottle. I'm going to get it a little bit wet. Yes, thank you, Patty. Patty Hodder from Patty's Vintage Shop. She says to make sure to hit the like button. And I really thank you for doing that. And I hope that you will, and that you will also give us a follow. Also, if you are not signed up for our newsletter, I hope that you will do that also. So anyway, so the reason I did this like this, my thought process was that if you wanted to incorporate it into a scene, okay, you could, and I'm cleaning it with a baby wipe right now, you really could just take your color, your let's see here. What color do I want to do? I was going to do gray, but let's just do this blue. I'm going to use this Derwent stick. Again, I'm going to spritz it again. And then I'm just going to use my Derwent to color it up. And if I go a little on the outline, so I can go around the outline this way, okay? And give myself a nice little outline, and then go ahead and color it in. But I thought that it would be useful to have that little bit of extra foam so that if you were going into a scene, you could color it up. You could also just do some fun stuff, you know, like I'm going to first stamp it this way, okay, just so you can see it. And it is not a perfect, it's not, again, going to be as nice and crispy as your rubber stamp, okay, but you can still get some nice imagery with it, all right? Yes, thanks so much, Patty, for doing that. Cindy Sharp, welcome. Nice to see you. I've been thinking so much about you. I hope your new windows are fantastic and that I hope they all got installed before any other bad weather. All right, so this way you're going to get sort of, a little bit of a, what's it called? An aura, or, a little bit of an atmosphere around it rather than having it be such a skinny line. The other thing, of course, you can go ahead and you can color it in even more. Okay, and maybe I'll take another color. Spritz it again, get it kind of wet, and then take another color and go around and sort of blend it out. And I don't necessarily want to go to the edge and have like a hard line. Does that make sense? I want to have, especially if I'm going to use it or incorporate it in watercolor. Okay, so this was my thought process. Yes, thank you so much, Sue. We definitely will be adding to the collection, and those are great suggestions. So anyway, I feel like this will give you that sort of, a little bit of a generous border that you can then go in and you could continue to smush it out, right? And then, of course, you have a really nice, actual, sort of realistic moon. And then, of course, too, don't forget, if you use your opposite sides for things, you have a great circle. All right? Yeah. So I'm going to set this to the side now. If you have any questions, please let me know. Tam, oh my gosh, I've been missing you. I hope you're doing okay. Happy New Year. I hope you had a nice holiday. D Keels, thank you so much. What was I going to say? Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to pull this out because I wanted to share something with you from a long time ago. Many of you know that I'm a Golden Artist Educator, and I went to Golden Artist Training in 2018, and we made this piece, okay, and this is just a sampler, okay? All it is a piece of raw canvas, and it has 4 of their different mediums on it, okay? On one quadrant, it has coarse molding paste. On one quadrant, it has glass bead gel. On one quadrant, it has pastel grounds. And on one quadrant, it has crackle paste. All right, we used some of these images and collaged them on here, okay? So that you could see, the different textures, all right? And I know you probably can't see them that well on camera, but that's not really the main reason. I have been wanting to do some samplers like this, and I need this type of imagery, right? And large. So I am so excited because now I am going to have this type of imagery, and I love the thought of being able to use it on my raw canvas with some of these different mediums and water. And this is a lot of watercolor and high flow acrylic, okay, to do some artwork in this type of style. All right. So as you can see, now you know why I said I really wanted this rubber set and this eyeball. I think some of this imagery is just going to be so fantastic. And I actually, I even have something kind of ready to go. I created this sort of this floppy weird journal a long time ago. And you can see it's out of an old magazine and some raw canvas. And I am going to make myself a cover for this weird floppy art journal in the same similar style using some of this imagery. All right. And I think I don't know what yet exact. Maybe this, I think this and, oh gosh, I don't even know. Maybe the, I don't know. I think these for sure will go on here. Maybe some flying donuts in the background. I don't know yet. Anyway, I told you I had a method to my madness and why some of them, even though they seem very random, are going to be perfect. So maybe it was a little even selfish, but I figured all of you would love them too. All right. My other thing I wanted to share with you, super excited about, and we were kind of talking a little bit about the Rolodex art, and look how great these are going to be for backdrops for my Rolodex stuff. And the great thing, and I have to tell you, this is just a lucky find on my part, but I do actually have a punch that punches out paper and turns things into Rolodex cards. So if I have a 3x5, which this is approximately, I can just take this and I will tell you, these are not easy to find. Okay. I was very, very fortunate to find one. But they do exist. And I know for a long time, Heidi Swap made one that was a plastic punch called a Memory Dex, which is very similar, but the spacing is a little bit different because it's more for 2x4 than a 3x5. But anyway, I think again that these images are going to be so fantastic for not only swapping, but for the art, the base art in my Rolodex. So let's see. Tam says, would love a set of the eyeballs. Would be great for creating faces. Yes, though you know what? For some reason, when I was looking at the eyeballs, I didn't see the right and the left. So I think a right and left eye would be super fun too. Tam says, I have tons of raw canvas. I don't know why. I know. No, it is not easy to find. You know, it's very difficult actually. So we'll talk about that again. Maybe even in Discord. We should have a discussion over there about it. Let's see what else. Yes, the paintbrush. Let's stamp a couple, just because. All right. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little bit nervous about stamping these directly on the canvas. I don't feel like I necessarily will get the best, crispest image on canvas. So a couple things I can do. Of course, I can test it, on a piece of scrap canvas, which I have here. I like to experiment with stuff, and here I made this weird little envelope, but it's really just a scrap. So I'm going to try it. And you know, I think if I was going to stamp on canvas, especially because it is so textured, I would want to use black gesso. Okay. I think that will be honestly the most, I don't know. It would just give me the best results. It will be the opacest, and obviously the darkest. So let's do that. Sorry, just got black gesso all over my fingers, probably because I hardly ever shut my lids. Oh, well, it's okay. I just let them crust up on top, and that seems to work. All right, so I got a little on my scrap buddy here. And I needed to know too, Sarah, are you still here? If you're still here, if you have any, I don't know if you've had a chance to play with them yet, or you or the kids have had a chance to do very much, but definitely share when you do. I agree, Catherine, and I'm going to try so hard to do that single punch. Christina, welcome. Christina says, I love a lot of the domestic item stamps from 100 Proof Press. Yes. I mean, it's really hard. I mean, I have to tell you that it was super, super hard to choose. Ooh, look how nice. That actually stamped fantastic. And so now I don't have to be worried. I can go ahead and I can stamp that right on there. And that's what I'm going to do. Yay. Oh, Hazel made a Krampus card. Oh my gosh. So have you shared it anywhere yet? So one thing I want to mention to you also when I'm doing this, I don't know if you can tell, but I am not mashing hard. I am tapping very gently, making sure that the surface gets covered, but I don't, necessarily want to mash ink or paint down into the recessed areas. So, I am tapping very gently but firmly. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp all those images right now, just so I can let this dry. And then I'm going to go ahead and I will paint it with some high flow acrylics, some golden high flow. And, if I decide that I want to put any of the mediums like the glass bead gel, which again, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it does give a really neat sheen. Then I'll have to do that after I get my images stamped and let it dry overnight. Okay. I'm going to do my all-seeing eye. Let's pick a manufacturer and Mooney Avalanche message them. Yes. Well, I think we should do We Are Memory Keepers, but I'm just going to tell you, I personally would love to design one, but again, I don't know about Rolodex might have a like a patent or something on that shape. So that's could be an issue, and it might be one reason why it's very difficult to find. So we may need to, I don't know, write to Rolodex or something. Again, firm but even, nice pressure. You do not need to mash super hard, okay? As long as your image, has a nice, generous coating of paint, okay? So, and then this one, I'm not going to lie, this one will be a little trickier because what can happen is that you'll get some ink or paint down in here. So when you do it, my recommendation is to, again, really load up your your paint or your ink very gently across that top part, okay? Don't let it really go down into the recessed area as much. And if it does, then you're going to want to wipe it away with a baby wipe or something, okay? Now, I mean, not that it's the end of the world if you get a little shadow in there, because of course, let's see, let's do it this way. Even though I feel like it doesn't fit as nicely, but that's okay. Anyway, if I got a little shadow in there, it's not going to be the end of the world. And of course, I'm going to be painting it in more than likely. BCB 6235. Nice. Super, super nice. I'm so excited. And then, now I'm kind of sad because I feel like I need that little, I need that little star, that little 100 proof press star. So I love this. I think it's perfect. It's like this journal has literally been waiting for these images, right? Yes, Nita, Rolodex die, they do have them, but they're not as, like you can't, I don't know, that's just not as flexible. But yes, I mean, there's lots of things we could also have, like a stencil. I could definitely do an art foamy in the shape of a Rolodex card, but then you would also have to cut it out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Catherine says Rolodex art is gaining popularity, so the tools made might be on the horizon. Yeah, I'm hoping so, right? Big Cutie has been my go-to 100 proof press stamp for years. Oh, I'm so happy. So I did choose well then on the little Cupid doll. I totally see her, as a Valentine. I also can see her holding a heart. So like even, I don't have a stamp or an art foamy right here, but let's just say that we want to, I think this would be so, so cute. And of course, I would love to use a little art foamy or a rubber moon stamp or a whatever, maybe, I don't know, 100 proof press stamp, or you could use a stencil or whatever, just any heart that you have on hand, or you can just make your own like I just did because I don't have a stamp or a stencil handy. I hope I made it the right size. Might be a little small. That's okay. Be really, really cute if you, oh my gosh, she could be holding so many things, but it would be adorable if you made it like a Valentine box of chocolates. That would be so cute. And then you could either have her little belly button showing or not. If you want to, if she's modest, you could cover her like that. That's what I was thinking anyway. So, maybe some people don't want a naked baby doll, but you could definitely stamp her. Oh my gosh, on so many cute, oh, I wonder if I even have just some patterned paper around here. If you stamp her right on just a little piece of, oh gosh, don't I even have any scrapbook paper in this joint? Oh gosh, what do I have here? Well, I have this. All right, so maybe I can stamp her on here. Let's just use a little black ink, okay? Doesn't matter. I don't even need to stamp her face. I can just stamp her body. Okay, and then we're going to cut this out. I feel so guilty cutting her up like this. You can keep this though and make yourself a little template. And then of course, whatever you put her on, if you have cute little outfit or whatever, you can and this would be actually great to do on like a vellum. If you know, you could make your little template on vellum, and then you just have a cute little dress for her. And it should, you know, it should fit pretty well if you cut it right. And then now, if you have a modest little Cupid doll, she's all ready for Valentine's Day. Ta-da! Anyway, that's all I got for you tonight, my friends. I have to get going because guess what? I had zero plans for New Year's, and now I'm having a little party. My kids are coming over, so I'm so excited. I get to have 2 of my 3 kiddos visiting me and staying with me for New Year's. So how can it get any better than that? So I love and appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and spending your Friday evenings with me. I want to thank Sarah again so much for just your friendship, for your belief in me, for your love of rubber stamps, and of course, just everything. What else can I say? Also, I want to thank Maxie Moon for all your hard work and helping me so much and helping everything come together each week like you do. I love you so much and appreciate you more than I can ever say. Anyway, I hope that you all, I'm going to turn this camera around and just say thank you again for coming here tonight and Friday after Friday, really. Also for just sharing the love of ArtFoamies with me. And for having fun with me every Friday. I wish you the happiest New Year. And for all of us, I certainly hope that 2023 will be just a little brighter and just a little better, at least, than 2022. Although, really, I can't complain in so many ways. You know, life is short, but it's pretty good. Thank you again for being here. Oh my gosh, so many of you are here that are just popping on that I'm just now seeing. I want to thank you again for joining in. If you missed it, I'm sorry, but I hope that you'll watch. I hope again that you have a wonderful new year, and I will see you all in 2023. Take care. And yes, thank you, Patty. Oh my gosh, you're the best. Next week, we are going to be starting ArtFoamies Fun Friday at 4 p.m. Central instead of 5. I'm going to be trying something new. So hopefully it'll be okay with you and the change will not be too inconvenient. Okay. Thanks again. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and I'll see you in 2023. Bye, everyone.